Good morning. Got my sausage and egg. Got some hot water heating up to make yerba mate and get this day rolling. Alright y'all, here's the door. Got this pre-hung standard size 36 by 80 inch door. Got a standard issue cat. And then a not exactly conventional opening, but one that can be modified, is about an inch wider than would typically be framed. And it's an interesting structure. It's got some roundwood framing and has been built by people who haven't done this before, so there are some challenges to address and a bunch of little steps to get everything to fit right. So far, the stuff that I've done has been really bringing in the tools, materials, setting up the job, taking some measurements, checking center on the header and the threshold to make sure that the opening is plumb, which it is. And now I've prepared this 4x6, which is going to go here on the threshold to give the door threshold something to sit on top of. And I've dressed the edges of that with a round over bit with this trim router with the bearing. And then I've drilled and countersunk in preparation for these headlock 6-inch screws to attach this into here. So that's what's next. With this 4x6 installed, the next step is going to be ripping some 1/2-inch plywood to build out this opening. So there's going to be a 1/2-inch piece of plywood here and another one here, and that'll bring in the rough opening from 39 inches down to 38 inches. In that little clip, I used 2 different techniques that I've developed over the years for ripping long boards by myself, because I've done a lot of stuff by myself. So the one is to push it partway through, and then before it gets to the tipping point, to walk to the other side and pull it from the other side. The other is to feed it about just a little bit more than halfway through, and then flip the board and feed it through again, and then once the second kerf connected to the first kerf, the kerf being the area of the board that is removed when the blade cuts it, then lifting the board up off of the blade and then moving it off to the side.